Hi, I want to talk about another way of looking at the legs at the wall pose if you can't be on the floor. Now, I'm on the floor, but I want you to pretend that I'm actually on the bed because you can do this pose lying on the bed. One trick I like to do that I can't do at home, but when I've been traveling, I love it when I stay at hotels that the headboard goes right up the wall, because then I just lay down at the head of the bed and I put my legs up the wall right up against where the headboard is. So that's a nice, and for me that's really nice because you don't have to lay down. You can have the legs kind of stretched out and bring them up the wall. The other trick to do, you heard me say my headboard at home doesn't do that, it's a shelf. But what you can do at home is get yourself a big stack of pillows, even blankets, nice firm blankets, and make a kind of pillar of them in your bed, right? Then, over here to the side, by the way, I've got a nice comfy shawl. You might have just a pillow in your bed, and I also have a yoga strap handy. So what I do, okay, is I'm laying down, and I'm gonna put my legs and line them up on top of my big stack of pillows. I'll move that a little further away. And one of the things that's nice about using pillows in bed is if this feels like it's a little too sharp for my legs, right? I'm actually taking and making these like a staircase. And then I roll up to one, and one at the bottom is really close to my backside, and the next one is further away, more under my knees. And that makes this more graduated incline for the elevation of the legs, and my back is resting down here on the ground, right? On the bed. We're gonna call that. And then I might take and not use my regular pillow for sleeping because I don't want my neck to get crunched in, right? My chin to crunch in. So that's why I've got this nice soft shawl I've got folded up, and that gives my neck a little support without crunching my chin in the way my bedtime pillow might. I let the legs relax. Now, depending if you've got a lot of pillows, you might not have the legs falling off the support problem. I've got some narrow yoga bolsters here, which are really firm, but they're narrow. So I'm gonna take a yoga strap and fasten it around my thighs. I stretch my legs back out, and then when I relax these legs, right, they're held there. And now I can let my legs relax and sink back down into my hips. Let my sacrum rest down on the floor. I'm just gonna rest my hands on the belly. I sometimes like to do my belly and my heart. Sometimes I like to make those cactus arms and open up the armpit and the chest. And then you're hanging out here for as long as it feels good, right? Just as long as it feels good, letting the back relax. Sometimes you might even just, as you breathe out, try to think of the whole lower back and the hips being heavy and settling into the earth. When you're ready, if you used a strap, you're gonna make sure and get that, and then you roll yourself away from your pillows and roll yourself back up and sit back up. So yet another way to do that kind of legs up the wall, and see that graduation step there, without having to be on the floor or up the wall at all. You can be on the bed, right, and using a stack of pillows. You can even do this on the floor if being down on the floor, this feels better than having them on a chair or up against the wall. So all kinds of variations to use the legs and move the legs and explore this restorative pose. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much.